Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing for the second week of December. I will be stuffing a total of $1,000 today. I just wanted to say if this is your first time here, welcome. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. I hope that y'all are enjoying VLOGMAS so far. I am putting out a video every other day throughout the entire month of December, so on the odd days y'all will get new videos, so I hope that you are enjoying that. I did want to say before we get into everything that later this week I will be filming my coin counting video to where I count all of my change that I'm going to end up putting towards debt. And in that video, I plan on doing a Q&A. I'll put it on Instagram too, but I just wanted to let y'all know here because y'all will be seeing this before I film that video. So if there are any questions that you would like for me to answer during that video, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I just figured that would kind of be a fun thing to do while I'm counting, well, not really counting because the jar kind of counts itself, but confirming the count and then rolling them up. So I can do some questions on there. So we're going to go ahead and get this all set up. We've got 1, 2, 300, 54, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60. So that's 870, 80, 90, 900, 910, 20, 30. So this is 935, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. And 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 1,000. So we've got that all set up. I do have my receipts all pulled off to the side that I'm going to scan into both Fetch and Receipt Hog for this week. I always let y'all know, as well as my codes are always down below if you would like a referral code to where you can get a bonus when you sign up. But with Fetch, you basically take a picture of the receipt and you can end up getting gift cards in the end. With Receipt Hog, you do the same thing. You take a picture of the receipt and you actually can just end up getting cash in the end. So I cash mine right out to PayPal. Like I said, codes are always down below. I will put them up here too if you would like to take a screenshot or anything. But if you would like to check those out, those codes will give you more points when you sign up. So we're going to move on to coins, and y'all, I probably won't even be able to get these all in one go. My husband knew that I was, that I was counting this soon, and he let me go through both of his vehicles and his work vehicle, and take out all the coins that I wanted. And y'all, why do men keep this? Like, this is a lot. It's hard to tell because y'all are like from above or whatever, but like there are layers here. Like there's a lot in here. I'm curious to see how much this number is going to go up. I am going to speed this up because good Lord, that would take forever for me to do this all like at regular time. So I just want to put that there so that way y'all can see the balance. But yeah, we'll see what it gets up to. Okay, so that was a lot. I feel like that was like $9-ish in change because I feel like, yeah, because it was like 111, maybe 112. But yeah, that was a lot. So this is like pretty much full. It probably has like a like 3/4 of an inch left in space from the top. I mean, it looks full to y'all, but I think that that's pretty good. So I will be unstuffing, I guess, that big jar later this week while I do that Q&A. So, like I said, feel free to put any of those questions down below. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. In my everyday binder, groceries is going to be getting $50. So it has 50, 75. And I do get questions sometimes on our groceries, so I know that I don't say it in every video, but we are on a working homestead, so we like produce a lot of our own meat, and I have gardens pretty much throughout the year, and like I can things, things like that, so we have a lot of stuff like already at our house. So really when we're grocery shopping, we're just grocery shopping for things that we can't produce on our own, and just like odds and ends that we may need to complete recipes for the week. So that's why that is so low. Because goodness, you can't get anything at the grocery store for like, you know, $50. Like if we didn't have, you know, like 3 freezers full of meat, we would not be able to sustain ourselves on $50 a week at the grocery store. Okay, dining out is going to be getting $25. So it has a 20, 40, 55, 60, which really I haven't yet filmed my unstuffing, so part of that is going to be coming out anyway. Spending is going to be getting $30. So spending has a 20, 40, 55. Pets is going to be getting 25. So it has 20, 45. And then self-care is going to get $5. So it has 25. All right, and those are all of the envelopes that I stuff in this binder. I always show y'all the other ones because I know they're a little hard to read, but I have a business envelope because I am self-employed, and if I ever have clients that decide to pay in cash, I keep those funds separate because it needs to go into that particular business account versus my personal account. And then I have my back to the bank envelope, which is what I use for like after unstuffings, or if I, you know, pull something out that I need to like pay back to the buffer, it goes in there. So this goes into my personal account. So we're all set there. Moving on to sinking funds. Date night is going to get $5, and we did use a bit of this last week. We went on our date. It was a lot of fun. So date night now has 10, 15. Baby fund is going to be getting $20. So I've got 100 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40. Which I believe some of that needs to get unstuffed too. Health is going to be getting $10. So health has 20, 30. Medical is getting 5. So I got a question the other week on like what's the difference between health and medical. So health is for my portion of my health insurance. So since I'm self-employed, I actually have health insurance through the company that my husband works for. So it's just my like premium, I guess is what you call it, which comes out of his check every week. So that's the cash that I use to like pay him back for that. So that way his check is not shorted. And then medical is for like any medical bills, anything like Tylenol, whatever we need from the store. That's what medical is for. And it has 20, 30, 45, 50. I feel like that one built up fast. I haven't had my medical envelope for long, so Clothing is going to be getting 5. So it has 55. Vacation is going to be getting 20. So it has 25. Subscriptions is getting $5. So it has 5 and 10. Annual bills is getting $5. So it has 20, 30, 5, 45. And then last one, miscellaneous, is going to get $5. So miscellaneous has 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay. So that is it in this binder. We're going to move on to my holiday binder. We're going to stuff quite a few in here this week. These do have my holiday savings challenges in them. So there's New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, and Christmas. So these are savings challenges that I sell over on my Instagram. These are an incorrect size, so they're not this small when you order them. When you order them, they are this big, and they are laminated, so that way you can use them over and over again. This was just a misprint, so I just figured I would use them instead of throwing them away. And then I also have my Homestead collection, which has like a garden fund, a chicken fund, farm equipment, feed, things like that. So feel free to check those out if you are interested. The link for those is always down below too. So New Year's Eve is going to be getting $10. So New Year's Eve has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105. Okay, and we will get these colored in, and each one of these sets of champagne flutes is $5. That's what I made it to be. So we're going to color in 2 of those. Okay, so we're doing great with that, and I think that if I do 2 sets, you know, over like the next 2 cash stuffings for December, then it will be fully funded by New Year's Eve, which is great because I just started this in like October. Valentine's Day is going to be getting $3 because that's what each one of these little Valentines is like allocated for. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So Valentine's Day has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 24 in there. Go ahead and grab my pink highlighter and color one of these little Valentines in. So this will, I mean, obviously once I'm done with the New Year's Eve challenge, I'll start focusing on this one a little bit more, so that way it can be done by Valentine's Day. And you know, since it is just my husband and I, this is saving up for $75, so we'll probably just maybe use that for like a Valentine's like date night or something like that. Easter is going to be getting $3. So 1, 2, and 3. So Easter has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1. And again, same thing with this one. You know, in the future, y'all know that we're on our trying to conceive journey. I feel like I try to touch on that a little bit in every video. And I know that in the future, these saving challenges will be a little bit more fun because they'll be meant for things that we'll be able to use for our kids. But for right now, that's why I've made them kind of lower denomination. Because, you know, we'll just use this for like an Easter brunch, or, I don't know, maybe if we want to get like some cute like Easter toys for the dogs or something like that. And then 4th of July is going to get $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4th of July has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I don't know why I closed that. We'll get this one colored in. Each one of these rockets is $2. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, $2. So we're going to color in 2 rockets. Okay. And then I am going to stuff Halloween this week. I've been skipping it for a couple of weeks, but I figured I would put it on rotation for this week. So it's going to be getting $5. So it has 10, 15. I'm just not obviously in such a rush for this one because still got quite a bit until Halloween. Okay. And then Black Friday is fully funded. I need to just go ahead and reset this tracker, as well as Christmas is fully funded for the year. I'll probably start stuffing those again. I think like at the beginning of the year. I don't think I'll stuff them for the month of December. But those are good. And then we're skipping gifts. So that is actually all that we need for this one. Moving on to my Homestead Binder. I'm very sorry that the lighting keeps going in and out. I'm like right in front of a big window. The weather around here this week has been wild. The wind last night, I thought that like our windows were going to break. The wind was so like just going so hard. And then we woke up this morning and there was snow. Like, and we're in Virginia. So I mean, we do get snow sometimes, but like no one like knew that it was going to snow. Like, I mean, I think it was like 65 degrees yesterday. So it was just crazy that it snowed overnight. But moving on to Homestead, bulk shopping is going to be getting $20, and that's all that it has. Household is getting 10. So it has 20, 40, 50, 60. House maintenance is going to be getting $5. So it has 50, 5, 65. And I do like to touch on this one every once in a while too, because $5 is obviously not a lot per week to be stuffing for house maintenance, but my husband and I moved into our home like a little over 2 years ago, and we actually have a 5-year warranty on the house, most of like the HVAC, the plumbing, the appliances, things like that. So a lot of like the big stuff that could go wrong is covered under that warranty. So this right now is more for like filters that we need around the house. If we need to just kind of like replace anything around the house, to like keep it going, that's what we're using this for right now. But as we near, like year 4 of that warranty, we'll start giving this more per week. It'll definitely be getting more than $5 a week. And then feed is going to be getting $15. And that's all that it has. And then I am skipping electric for this week. We actually got our electric bill that's due at the end of the month, and it was a lot less than we were thinking it was going to be. So I am skipping that one for this week. And then garden is getting skipped. I think the rest of this is getting skipped. Yes. So moving on to my business binder. Starting off with car maintenance, it's getting $50. Y'all, I'm so close to paying off these tires. I can taste it. I think I might have like 100, maybe 150 left. I'm so close. Yeah, I'm so excited for like when I can get to the point where I'm stuffing car maintenance. I'm not having to like immediately unstuff it to pay back that card from those tires. So that way I can start like building that back up again. Gas is getting $100. And that's all that it has. Growth is getting $10. So it has 20, 30. And then I'm skipping YouTube for this week. And I actually, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for probably the rest of the month of December at least, if not maybe into January and February. But y'all know that I am in the process of like aggressively paying down my debt. And I feel like for the past like couple of months, I've been able to put $300, $400, $500 away a week for my debt specifically. And I was thinking the other day that, like I told y'all, I'm self-employed, and the holidays are always a very busy season for me, but January and February are normally very slow. So what I think I'm going to do for the time being is that I'm going to split in half whatever is like left at the end of my budget, and I'm going to put half of that towards that extra debt payment, and I'm going to put half in this envelope for future income. That's just kind of one of those things about being self-employed. I don't have the same paycheck every single week, and I just want to make sure that I'm covering my bases for kind of looking out for my future self when I'm not as busy. And making sure that things are still covered then. So for this week, I had an extra $400 after I budgeted everything. So I'm going to put $200 into income, and then y'all will see me put $200 into debt after this. So we're going to do, let's see, I think 220s. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So we'll put that in here. And then income has 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 400 in income. So I'll basically use that to kind of supplement slower weeks coming in like January and February. And then last thing in here is going to be cell phone, and that's going to get $10. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50. And this is for my bill. I recently switched over to Mint Mobile. So like I pay I think I'm still within like my first 3 months with them. And I think after that you can either, like, it's not a month by month plan. I think you have to either do 3, 6, or 12 months at a time. So that's what I'm kind of putting this money away for, is that once my 3 months is up, then I'll go ahead and purchase however many months I can with that amount. But they have like really low plans, which I really liked. I'll leave a link for them down below too if you're looking to save some money on your cell phone bill. I don't know what towers they run off of, but they do run off of like a major network's towers anyway. And I really haven't had a problem with signal, so I think that I am going to stick with them, especially for the price. You can't really beat it. So in my debt envelope, it's going to get that other $200. So 1 and 2. And that's it in this one. So last but not least, we are going to do the couple of savings things that I'm doing. I'm not doing a lot because I am focusing on my debt. So my fertility savings is going to be getting $50. So I have 5,600 in my high yield savings account, 57, 20, 40, 5, 50. So $750 towards that. I still have not printed these out. I'm just like, once I can get to this weekend, which is what, like the 16th and 17th, things do slow down a little bit until like that week of Christmas. But I have not had time to print out that $1,000 savings challenge that I told you all about, or my to replace this Homestead one. So just continue to bear with me. I will get it together eventually, but we're still saving it even though the tracker is not in there. And luckily I record all of my videos, so I can just go back and see which ones I've stuffed and mark those all off once I am able to get that tracker all set up. So we're going to be stuffing $50 in here today. So in my $1,000 savings challenge, I am so sorry about that. That was our dogs. We had the UPS guy come by, and like heaven forbid the UPS guy like step foot on our dog's porch. Like that's just one thing. We have a Rottweiler and a Doberman, so they're both kind of like protective dogs. And our Doberman he's just loud. He's always loud. When like his papa comes home, he's barking. Like he is just a very vocal dog. So I'm really sorry if that was super loud. But in my $1,000 savings challenge, which I am doing to pay off my debt, it's just a fun way of putting money aside minus, you know, my extra debt envelope that I do every week. It has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 170. So we are almost 20% of the way there. And then I'm skipping, what did I just do? Skipping month ahead because that's fully funded. I'm not working on my maternity leave right now. We're moving on to my Homestead Challenge, which is going to get $40. So this is for my husband and I would like to open a farm stand, just like at our house to offer some of our farm products to the local community. So this will be going towards that. So I have $400 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40, 60, whoops, 20, 40, 60, 80, 520. So that will be exciting. That will be able to get a $500 placeholder, which will unbulk this really nicely. And we'll go ahead and get this all colored in. Okay, so I think that means we're officially over halfway done with this. Yeah, because we've got two. Yeah, so we're over halfway on this, which is very exciting. It will be even more exciting when I can remember to print off a new one of these, so that way y'all don't have to deal with that anymore. That way none of us have to deal with that anymore, because it's a pain for me too. But that is going to be it for today's cash stuffing. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end if you are still here. I know it was a bit of a longer one, but I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day and stick around for later Vlogmas videos this week. Bye, y'all.